Hey guys, this is Reed back on behalf of LNR DBSCG. Today we got some gameplay for you at our locals. It's a little different from our usual uploads here, but today we've got myself playing Blue Trunks Future, the reboot starter deck, and then we've got my buddy Ramsey playing Blue, Zamasu, and Goku Black. I believe that is set 8. Don't quote me on that. I believe that's what set that's from. I know it's. I think it's I believe it's the Supreme Strike Zamasu that its whole gimmick is when your opponent's life or opponent's energy is at 8 energy, you can bottom deck 4 their life. So basically, you can just win if they're at 4 or less life and they've got 8 energy. Yeah, you can see me reading the leader because I've seen this leader a few times, but I've never played it myself and not really super familiar with it. But yeah, it was a super fun match. This is game 1 of a three-game match that we ended up playing. We'll upload the 2 other matches as well. Spoilers, we go to game 3. But yeah, this is game 1. And I'll talk a little bit about Blue Trunks. I've featured him on the channel. The deck I play now is just completely different from the deck profile that I made several months ago. I took out all the fusion stuff, wasn't a big fan of the Vegito engine stuff, and just kind of threw in good blue stuff. Because Trunks is just a really good leader. Being able to always get an energy back. At the end of your turn, you can see the stand almost fell over there. We had to catch it really quick and reset it here. Sorry about that. But yeah, we almost had an oopsie at the very beginning of locals, but yeah, getting back on track with the leader. I do like that he gets to reset energy on the Awakened side. And I used to hate his top 5 search, but after adding in a few more blue Saiyans, like the, like right there, I searched out Heroic Prospect, and then you can be able to search out like the Blue Goku Black Anniversary card. It just has a lot better utility than what it used to in the old build. But basically, my whole plan here is to get to 3Z energy as soon as possible. So by turn 2, I'm just awakening, or by the latest turn 3, I'm awakening consistently. This the start of this first game, I believe, was just OG Dragon Ball or OG DBS, where we're just leader swinging the whole time because we have nothing else to play. Both of our leaders are searching, so we're just trying to filter out our options here. Sorry, my leader got cut off there. I think you can see everything except for the tail end of my life as well as my leader. You can kind of see the edge of my leader hanging out over there, so you know I'm playing something, but yeah, sorry about that. I don't think we ended up correcting that, but we may have in the later games, I'm not sure. But this is kind of an impromptu thing. We were going to locals and we had our camera stand on us, and I was like, hey, we've never recorded locals before, so why don't we do that? My Z energy and deck is cut off here as well, but ultimately I think it's fine. Yeah, you can see I'm comboing and just adding to my Z energy here just so I can go ahead and start awakening as soon as possible. One play I really like to do is to go into the 3-drop Baby Unison and then awaken, so he's basically a 2-drop, and then on the awaken side he's essentially a 1-drop because you're getting the other energy back as well. So yeah, so fun little lore fact about that card, I believe it's a 3-drop barrier Goku Black he just played. That was the first ever DBS holo I ever pulled because I bought a random pack at Target several years ago. I didn't even know DBS had a card game, and went ahead and just picked up a pack and ended up getting that card. But enough real lore facts there. You see Ramsey is ramping energy very quickly. So ended up comboing there, adding to my Z energy. I'm already ready. I'm primed and ready to awaken here. Yeah, you can see I'm running God Slice and Kamehameha. Another good thing is too, in a deck like this, yeah, you can see I go into Baby Unison, but I don't really mind going or like playing things for energy since I have a lot of ways of picking up energy in this deck. The starter deck Goku is really nice for being able to pick up energy that you would otherwise want to have in your hand. So if there's ever any early charges I just need to like get out of my hand because they're not going to come up for a while, I usually don't mind doing that. But you can see there I went into the Goku Black to bottom deck 4-drop. I did know that 3-drop Goku Black had a barrier on his side, so I tried to bottom deck and he was like, it doesn't ignore barrier, and I said, oh yeah, it sure doesn't, so might be. But still get to draw off that, which is always nice. He does awaken there, which is fine. We discussed very heavily how awful it is that that leader card loses 5K when it swings at a leader at a leader. Pretty weird effect. I've never really understood that. He ended up negating that double strike swing, restaining 2 energy. I believe he demagicked there. It looked like. Let me look a little closer here. Oh yeah, he ends up negating with the blue yellow Goku Black and sending that Goku Black to my energy. Just send it back over to him. I really do like that Zamasu's Awakened Art. I think it has one of the better Awakened Arts I've seen in the game. I'm real picky about my leader arts. If a leader's ugly, I just won't play it, even if it's really good. So that's kind of how I felt about like Son Gohan and Higher Dragon was I didn't like the leader art or the characters for that matter. But you can see you played another 3-drop Goku Black there. Yeah, I think that's where I picked it up, and I was like, "Oh crap, he loses -5 on swing, doesn't he?" Yeah, he ended up swinging at Unison so he can keep his 15K. Went down to, I believe, 4 markers. Yeah, because Baby has a +2. I do like Baby Unison as well because he helps supplement draws. I think Trunks has a really hard time drawing cards just innately on his own, so it's really nice to have Baby Unison. Just like any Unison in any deck that can help kind of be a nice extension of the leader where it's drawing cards really helps. Obviously, drawing 2 is much better than drawing 1 on a turn. But you can see I'm already at 5 energy, and to be fair, I didn't know the gimmick of the deck at this point, so like I'm playing right into what he wants me to do. So I'm like charging every turn and not learning from my mistakes. So you can see I'm playing right into it. I ended up charging my 1 of Boo Unison for whatever reason. I guess I just had something else in my hand I'd rather play. And I ended up comboing the, I believe that is the red Super Saiyan Goku, GT Goku, that you would see in Crimson a lot. I just carried that over to Trunks. I used to play Crimson a lot. I just carried it over to Trunks because I love being able to tap 1 and just draw an extra card for a 10K combo, just like a pseudo super combo. Speaking of super combos, I don't know if they've gotten to see it yet. You can see I comboed Infernal Villainy Cell there. He's essentially the same thing as the GT Goku. But another little nice tech option I like is the Superhero Goku super combo, whereas if you have 2Z energy, you can draw 1 card, the one they had to Arata to a 10K combo. But I'm a big fan of that card just because you want to get to 3Z energy as quickly as possible. So yeah, and he went ahead and played the I believe it was a 10-drop Zamasu. Correct me if I'm wrong about that. Yeah, and it was just unfortunate. I had my Secret Rare in my hand. I had Baby Ape in my hand. Like, just an amazing hand. And I wasn't ready for that card at all. And he already went ahead and bottom decked the life there. So wasn't much I could really do about it. I was not prepared for the gimmick of the deck at all. He completely whooped me up on that one. And it's kind of where it went off the rails here. I just was completely flabbergasted by what he did. I think that's the only term I could use here is flabbergasted. I was just completely caught off guard by the gimmick. Went ahead and just paid for the blocker token there. Yeah, I believe I'm at 2 or 3 life at this point. I know I'm holding on by a string here. I'm on thin ice. He ended up passing it back to me. I don't believe I tapped into the extra deck much here. Yeah, so what ends up happening here at the end is I go into turning the tide, and I'm like, well, I have to win this turn because you can see me pick up the leader. I'm like, if I don't win this turn, he's just going to bottom deck the last couple life that I have, and I'm screwed. And so I was like, well, I guess we can try and, go for turning the tide. I probably should have, accessed the extra deck or something here. But I was like, we'll try something. Yeah, I believe I went ahead and did the -5 there on Baby. so my counters are free. So to dump 2 cards instead of paying any energy for them. But you can see Turning the Tide in my hand there, and I'm just kind of looking through like, well, I kind of have to win this turn, or else I'm screwed. Yeah, I'm just kind of stalling here. Any day now, I'll play a card. I could tell I was really flustered at this point. Yeah, just go for it. Because I think what ended up happening here was I think I ended up swinging 30 crit with Turning the Tide. Yeah, I'm at like 3 life here, something like that. I swung 30 crit, he took it. I swung 30k double strike with my leader, drew 1 card, and then swung with the unison there. I tried to combo the best I could, and he comboed out, and I was like, well, that's going to be the game. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, guys.